I'm Sir Tap Tap, and let's play The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. This is a really cute storybook kind of game. We're going to start a new file over here. There we go. I just wanted to show the first bit of the story, and then I could show a little bit later the part of the game. I really love the storybook look and just the art style. I really like Nippon Ichi Software lately has had a lot of these, like, it kind of started with the Firefly Diary and Yomawari, this kind of hand-drawn art style games with really, they always have their own really unique stories and kind of different from their usual stuff they publish, so really excited to play this one. I really like the design of the wolf here. I won't double over the... I won't read. I'll let you read. You can read. Hopefully. Hopefully you can read. But I'll let you read the storybook thing as I blabber on here a bit. I was too late to grab. They had a really nice looking limited edition set. But they have this wolf plush that I might cop. Nippon Ichi, they kind of always have a limited edition set. But here's... whoa. Big boy. There we go. You can see the... there she is. I really like the design of the wolf here. Actually quite monstrous and in a very, you know, storybooky kind of way. They didn't try to make it overly cute or anything. In fact, there's even some, as you complete stuff in the game, you get little concept art and actual notes about the concepts of the characters. I absolutely love when games do that. I love when games, you know, let you kind of see the inspiration behind the characters and all that stuff. I really like this intro here. Bone healing juice. Parker's here, demanding that I pet his belly. I don't think I'd pet that belly, though. That's a dangerous pet right there. Top 10 dangerous pets. What stupid prey. I love how she really does think like a wolf, as you'll see in later story bits, too. I like her eyes, too. It's not like cubist, like she's got 4 eyes and 4 ears. All the better to see you with, right? Parker. Don't eat me. He's like, was trying to rise himself up from the table with his claws in my flesh. I would prefer that he not do that. He's been a needy boy lately. He bonked his head or something. I couldn't see the fleas, but I think he had fleas, so I got him his revolution treatment. Usually in the winter he doesn't need that. But I got it to him, and he seemed to be scratching, and I found some, like, black gunk in his fur, which I assume is, like, flea, like, you know, poop and stuff. So I got him his revolution. He hasn't been scratching as much. And I think he maybe scratched too much and opened something on his forehead, but it's all closed up now. So he's fine. He's just needy. Ow! Claws in flesh! Jeez, that's... ow! You would think a nice thick sweater and shirt would, like, deflect cat claws, but you would be wrong. Jeez, Parker. I hope you don't think I'm ignoring the story here. I played the intro before, and I kind of figured it would be kind of boring for me to just read it to you. You can read. Obviously, Japanese only voice for the little story tale bits. But, it's got a good, you know, mom telling you a story kind of vibe to the voicing. It's nice. Top 10 photos taken before tragedy. It's the cute little prince is going up. He's finally gonna meet His beautiful princess. Look at her. Isn't she cute? I love the little hooves. I actually didn't notice that at first. She's kind of like a chimera. But she's got hooves. I really like her. Oops. Parker thought you should see that. Thanks, Parker. I'm gonna lock my keyboard now because Parker is going to do things. Okay, that's better. I had to install a utility to prevent Parker from doing things. I kind of forget to do that. Stupid prey. Ow. I like the most wholesome wolf ever. I really like her internal dialogue. It's pretty consistent over the thing. She kind of doesn't. She kind of forgets that she's a wolf to some extent, and that other things are not giant monsters. So she kind of accidentally. Oops. Ow. Poor prince has no idea what's going on. Poor kid. It might seem kind of silly, you know, clawing somebody instead of handling them, but I mean, I have a cat and I can confirm that when you just have pointy pieces in your body, especially non-retractable, I don't believe canines have retractable claws. That's kind of a cat thing. So you don't really have a choice of whether those go out or in. And Parker is very friendly, and sometimes he does not realize that humans do not have, like, thick layers of fur with which to deflect claws, and sometimes the claw just goes right in there, and it's not pleasant. Usually not in the eyes, at least, fortunately. Poor prince. This game comes out February 12th, in case you're watching it before then, but a review copy of this was provided by Nipponichi Software America. Why are arrows so shiny? Like, I've heard that sound effect, or something similar to it, like, they sound so shiny! Like, how does something sound shiny? It just does, though. Poor wolf. She's just trying to help. She wasn't very good at it, but she tried. You know, you tried. A for effort. F for potentially fatal injuries. So we learn here, the prince kind of has an awful family, which I guess most royal families probably are. I mean, talk about privilege, holy crap. Whew. So they get mad at him for getting his eyes cut out. Because, I mean, obviously that's his fault, right? And so they lock him in a dungeon. She overheard because she has 4 frickin' ears. So we're gonna kind of sneak in. Just gonna pay him a visit, just kind of sneak in. And by sneak in, I mean we just kind of barge right in. This guy's having a bad day. I'm just gonna leave him alone. He's not really my concern here. I just feel sorry for him. I mean, look at him and look at me. I don't think he stands much of a chance here. Hey, see a little tutorial here. The game's kind of puzzle platformer. I tried to like not kill people, but you gotta get this guy. He's just I gently put my claw over his eyes so he couldn't see. Now he's dead. The only guard that we have to kill. Hey, buddy. Look, I love how timid she looks, despite being this like horrible monster with like a 3-foot-long snout and like jagged teeth. She's just like, hey, how you doing? He looks so happy. The art, it's I really love the art style. It just feels really wholesome, and just seeing his little happy face there makes me smile.
その声は森で歌っていた人？そうだよ。
I love that this big old wolf just has a sweet, nice little voice.
化け物に襲われちゃって。でも君は大丈夫だったんだね。王子は安心したように少し微笑みます。会いに来てくれてありがとう。でもどうやって？
So this starts to be where she gets that name, Liar Princess. I wasn't sure what to expect from the name, but I kind of like the name. It kind of draws your attention, kind of has that storybook feel to it. She's not a bad liar, but she's kind of a, she aims high with her lies. 化け物に顔をぐちゃぐちゃにされちゃって目も見えなくなったし二度と人前に出ちゃダメだって Imagine, you know, だからもうだったら You try to find your cute boyfriend, you accidentally slash his eyes out. Relatable mistake. Fortunately, we got a witch in the forest. I love a little explain. Let me explain you a thing. 絵本に出てくるあの森の魔女。絵本？それはよくわかんないけど、森の魔女は何でも Her ignorance of human things kind of comes out here and there in the dialogue, but hey, she's a pretty good liar for, you know, a giant dog, beast, goat thing, whatever she is. 森の奥まで連れて行くのは大変だよ。それに We also learn it's quite a trip into the forest. The forest is like massive. Speaking of massive, big, meaty claws. She kind of just has claws. She doesn't really have hands even, so that's a problem. So we're off to see the witch. The story's a bit front-loaded, like story-heavy in the beginning here. But I promise we get back to gameplay. I didn't want to show the game without the intro. It's kind of important, but it's also kind of long. So that's why I decided I would show the story, but kind of talk over it. So, because otherwise it'd be like 15 minutes of just the intro and not me doing things. I like the witch's design too, really like ominous and clearly inhuman. She's got a little bit of like plague doctor thing going on. She's got a big old heart though, right? She's even better full colored. She just looks dangerous. The witch is kind of a jerk, but she still helps. At a price, as we'll find. Do not touch nose. Parker does not like if you boop his nose. He either dodges or he rubs his head against your hand. I just booped his nose to test, and it just turns out that he's too lazy today and wanted to prove me wrong. Please don't steal my soul. I need that for reasons. I love the like kind of mushroom or something dripping out of her hat. I really like the designs in this game. That's probably been made clear. Someone actually got mad at me for liking a game once. I thought that was hilarious. Your face though. That closed snoot. It was Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap. Somebody was like mad that I was enjoying the game too much. And they're like, "Well, we get it. You enjoy the game." Like, okay. Go to a different channel if you want to see like people screaming about how they hate the game they're playing. Because if I don't like a game, I usually just don't play it, which I think is usually the ideal solution. Just saying. Sometimes it's funny to play a bad game. Like, I did enjoy playing Action 52. That's a very interesting game that will teach you the lows of gaming. It's really fascinating. I have a playthrough of it on this channel, in fact. You never know how bad things can be in games until you play Action 52. It's really a truly unique failure. And you genuinely learn a lot about how to not design games. I would encourage anyone either interested in gaming critique or design to play that game, actually. Like, non-ironically, just check it out. Just have my voice, thanks. She looks so desperate. I just love how they managed to get so much emotion into this, you know, monstrous thing that barely has a face. It's just teeth and eyes. But they do so much with the posture. At least Witch is kind of helping us out. Kind of. I want to look like a princess. Who doesn't, honestly? Witch is laughing at us. Wait till you see your princess design, though. She's super cute. Again, all the designs in this game are really good. And I can't wait. I haven't finished it. I'm only in chapter 2, and I don't know how many chapters, but given how many items I've collected, I would say I'm a pretty mild amount of the way through. I'm so sad that I missed out on the limited edition on this. I shouldn't have slept on it, but the last few months have been super busy for me, and it's kind of sucked. And I had emails going. I still have some emails going back to like October. Thanks, Witchy. Where's moonlight? You gotta. It's always with the moonlight. All over little hooves. I guess I should have known there were hooves, because, like, what else has those backwards knees? Or ankles. Whatever that is, the hoofed creature thing that they do. You know the one. I know there's a word for it. So now we can be a princess. Whoop! I forget when we get to see it. But she gets little pointy teeth, which I love. You gotta love the little blobular eyebrows too. I also noticed they, if you read the concept art thing, it says she kind of has 4 eyes in this design too. One on the crown, one on the little ribbon, and of course the 2 eyes. Again, even as princess form, she kind of has this timidness. Look at her teeth! I love the teeth. Shark teeth is a good look. So the main gameplay is kind of switching between the wolf and the girl, as you might expect. And we gotta kind of lead the prince around. Aw, his little teddy bear. Hello, friend. Can't go that way. Watch the prince's face. Oh.
姫は恐る恐る王子の手をつかみます。
So we gotta kind of take him all the way to the Witch of the Forest now. Which, this is pretty much where the gameplay starts. I'll go ahead and pop, once for sure done with the story bit, I'll pop in. And this is kind of the longest bit of the story. Then, as you progress through things, you know, there's little bits of story along the way. It's not just concentrated pure story. Oh man, I just really like the art style here. And the true kind of 2D-ness with all the planes. A lot of games kind of neglect the foreground. You don't see a lot of games that kind of do that. But you gotta protect the prince and go around. So the first area, it kind of looks like this. Let me just hop to my other save, because I wanted to show a little bit of different areas. This area, as the second I saw this area, I wanted to show it for the video. Inky caps! These are real things, by the way. They grow this big cap, and then it kind of melts into this black goo from the thing, and there's real mushrooms that do that. They look really cool. So there's different critters in each area. This is only the second area, so I don't know exactly how long the game is or how much different stuff there is. But as soon as I saw this, I'm a big fan of the giant mushroom aesthetic. That's one of my favorite things in Terraria. I was so glad when I saw those. I was like, oh, this is the game I'm playing. You want me to play your game? Put big mushrooms in it. There you go. Done. And so, like any good puzzle platformer, it introduces lots of new mechanics as you go along. So one of the mechanics is that the wolf weighs twice as much as a people. Even though you know, it's magic, so it doesn't have to, you know. We can violate the laws of thermodynamics and all that kind of stuff, right? That's fine. I think what I need to do... You can also jump higher as a wolf with your big ol' meat hooves. Wait, what do we... Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oops. Ow. Oh, it feels so bad when they fall. There's no fall damage, but you have to endure looking at that animation, which is basically fall damage. You can bounce off mushrooms, obviously. That's how mushrooms works. There's these little gold leaves sitting in every level. Or leaves. That kind of add to your collection thing. So, I guess I'm about a fifth of the way through the game, if I've collected every leaf. Which, I'm not sure I have or not, but we'll see. I like these little critters at the edge of this menu. I didn't notice those before. I guess they're like chipmunks. But here you can see the little design notes. It's kind of a bit clearer here with little fur around the hooves. I love the long snoot at the bottom there. I love the little... I'm so glad they included not only the concept art, but the design notes, and they translated them. Concept art as a reward, pretty common thing. Less often do you get, like, the full concept notes. I like over here at the left here. Do not make her a moe character. I like the little teeths at the bottom, too. Feet, barefoot. There's both forms of the prince. They even took his fancy boy clothes. He wears like a trash bag or something. Oh yeah, you can watch the differences in the prince's emotions. He's all happy. The princess too, or the wolf, whatever you want to call her. Both, I guess. Parker. Parker, you're kind of blocking my screen, buddy. Do you want to sit down again? Oop. So monsters are bad. That one doesn't seem very aggressive, so I'm just gonna leave him. Okay, so these things can be broken. Each one of those can support one human of weight. So if you want to break it, you can put the prince and the wolf on it. Again, the wolf somehow weighs 2 peoples. snap that. There we go. Oh, I feel so bad when they fall. Tap tap hurting juice. Oh, hold up, Prince. Oh, Prince, no. He somehow does not like notice you like transform. Oh. This is the way I need to go, right? Yeah, it must be. I know that I'm not sure that's what I need to do, but what you can do, you can hold his hand and tell him to go that way a little bit. Lift this up. I can't really remotely tell him to do that though. Is there something over here I need? These are puzzles. Ah, there we go. Yeah, these are puzzles that, huh? Oh, wait, hit it? Ah, I see. Again, these are puzzles that I haven't seen yet, so I didn't forget. I just actually haven't played this stage yet. I don't know why I can't, like, push it, but I guess it's because they're big, meaty claws. Alright, there we go. So, simpler than I was trying to make it. So in each level, you kind of try to guide them around. Ow. Even if you fall from a high place, you'll be okay if you land on mushrooms. Good advice. Ow. I guess that's implying there is, in fact, fall damage. I've fallen into some bottomless pits. There's a pretty constant, autosave, so you never lose too much progress in this game, which is nice. It's just a chill little adventure, and just really like the vibes of it. Storybook vibe is a very good vibe, and very underutilized vibe, in my opinion, video game wise. I knew there must be something down there, so I'm gonna go get that. Usually you gotta kind of go off the beaten path as the wolf to get the leaves. Oh, and you can also kind of move around the camera with the right stick. Oh yeah, what platforms is this on? I forgot. So, I know it's on, I'm playing on Switch. I don't know if it's on anything else. No. Let me Google real quick. I'm prepared. PS4, Switch, and Vita, okay. I'm not sure if the PS4 version is coming out at the same time. I know the Nintendo Switch one is, that's the key that I got sent. It's already out. This came out, you know, it's a, you know, medium budget Japanese game, so it's, ouch. It's, came out a lot earlier in Japan, but it'll probably be on PS4 eventually. There we go. The which has nice little, go this way stupid signs. Alright, what else is, oh, there's little trophies. I love the little art things. Aww. What is that? Flow that expels seeds after strong impact. Let's attack it. Huh. Weird hitboxes on those frogs. But, okay. It kind of reminds me of an Amanita design. The really detailed artwork and the mushrooms. And just the general vibe of it. I need to I didn't finish my Let's Play of Samrost. Did I do Samrost 1? Man, the Samrost games, really like them. If you enjoy point-click adventures, they're great. Oh, here we go. I'll take that. I hope there's like a stage select. Oh, one other thing I wanted to. This game has a skip stage button, and for puzzle games, I think every puzzle game should have a skip option. I'm not great at it's not just that I'm not great at puzzles. I've said this so many times, but I'm a programmer, so what I do at work is basically solve puzzles of various kinds, right? Kind of abstract, but I mean, basically The parts of my brain that I used are basically the same as puzzle solving. When I play a really hard puzzle game, it feels like I'm at work for no pay. And it does not, I don't get the chill, relaxed vibe. I just feel like I'm at work and I'm not getting, oh, oops. So the gimmick with those turtle things, for some reason the turtle, again, violates the laws of physics, and any amount of people could be on the turtle and it won't break the little vine. I didn't think it was at the end quite yet. Yeah, that's why a little bit less puzzle games, and why if I do a puzzle game for this channel, it's pretty much always a one channel video, or a one video thing. Yeah, this is Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. I think we kind of get an impression here. I wanted to definitely show it off. This reminds me, I need to check out Yomawari, the Yomawari sequel. It's a horror game, and people don't like horror games. They don't watch horror games on YouTube, and I let that kind of stop me from playing it, which is stupid, but I just need to check it out. I know I'll love it. I just get upset because, like, I know that, like, nobody will watch the video because people don't like horror games. And that's, you know, you like what you like. You can't help that. But it does, as a YouTuber, it does kind of, especially as, like, the point of my channel is to kind of show people cool things. It does frustrate me when there's, like, something that I really do like. but most of the channel is just like, I don't know, tap tap. I'd rather, you know, watch Baby School, the video game. Baby School, which is for babies. Also, the human form is a little shorter, so you can get in these little crevices. So the game likes to put enemies when you try to be human. That was a sneakily hidden little leaf, but I saw it. The game likes to put enemies near crevices, so you gotta kind of, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. There we go. What is that? Oh! One mechanic I almost forgot. What the? Hey. You can bring the prince flowers, which... How do I get that flower? Those are just kind of an optional good to have thing. This is not a... Ow. I guess that was too far to fall. That or the monster nest is like insta-death, I don't know. I was not expecting that. Oh, it's gonna kick us back a bit. How do I get to that? Come on, there you go. I'm so glad that the prince never questions, what was that massive noise and heavy breathing and... Uh-oh, prince, no, prince. Alright. He never questions the horrible clawing ow. He never questions the horrible clawing sounds and blood blurting sounds either. Oh man, oh man. Ow. So I think what I gotta do is just sneak by here from the ground. But I need this thing to go away. Or what? No, no. No! Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah, you can't take a hit as princess form. Okay, so I know what I need to do. I gotta take him through the bottom, I guess. How do we get to the... I just wanted to get the flower so I could show what that's like on the video. You don't have to bring the prince to the flower, though. You can just take it to him, so... They're usually hidden away in places that only the wolf can get to. Alright, so... Ow. I just go real fast. Eat this thing's face. Uh oh. It's kind of a bad place to be, actually. Okay. Very bad, but we got it. Okay. Prince, no! Prince. Come here. I feel so bad when they fall. Here we go. Okay. There's gotta be a way up there, but... There's probably a switch somewhere. There's probably a little bit ahead. And you gotta go back once you find the switch. Alright, if I don't find the switch in like 1 minute, I'll end the... Huh? Is that it? I just wanted to show you getting a flower. There's some stuff up there. This is another reason I don't tend to do puzzle games for videos, because like, you'll see me get stuck. Because it's either, with puzzle games, it's either see me get stuck or, you know, play the game first, then do a video afterward, which feels kind of cheap. Feels kind of like, why did you bother? Oh, why am I trying to bring him through that way? I just put him, not quite there. There you go. It'll only go so far. So there we go. I guess being stuck is part of the experience for puzzle game. Oh, come on. For puzzle game. But you never know how stuck you're gonna be either. Like, Steven's Sausage Roll, that's a cool game. But, I couldn't beat, like, the tutorial areas. that would have been real bad to try to show. There's gotta be somebody get that flower. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Well, see, now I can't continue because I have to find a way to figure that flower. But, this is The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. It's on Switch, at least starting February 12th. Check it out. Alright, Poochie ain't stupid. I had an inkling, but I wasn't sure because these things haven't worked. Like, usually you have to knock another, like, a heavy weight on it, but no, what you do. See, the camera even points out that yes, this is the right thing. You are in fact Mr. Smarty Pants. Now, what is of pivotal importance is that you take the prince back here. I don't think this was like intended, I don't know, but I accidentally left the prince over there, and while you're carrying a flower, you can't turn back into the wolf. So I had to go and die to like restart and retry. I guess it's just part of the difficulty. Because you can't put down the flower. Or if you can, you have to do it back up here. No, I don't think you can. But either way, I was stuck without it, but there you go. I mean, these are optional objectives, so I guess it makes sense they could be harder. And when you give them a flower, it's added to the little album here. Cotton flowers. And it tells you a little extra story. So I'm really interested to see what the final thing... Oh, and you can replay any of the story thing. You can replay any of the story events at any time, which I really wish more games would do. I always really like that, because you can go back and see stuff that you missed. Maybe you stop playing for a while and you forget where you're supposed to go, or you forget where you were in the story, and that can just be really helpful. So I'm glad you can just replay the full... It's not even just like a little transcript. You get to see the actual... And it turns the page like that. It's cute. It plays the whole thing. I really like that they have that. So, that's Liar Princess and the Blind Prince.